Hey folks, I'm Surveying Glory and welcome to part 15 of my Kolomak campaign in Graviteam Tactics, Predators in the Mist. In the last part, the Germans tried to break through at Chernigov here, heading to relieve their encircled comrades, but they didn't manage it. They ran into some pretty determined resistance, although there was one Panzer IV that caused us a bit of consternation. Nobody seemed to be able to shoot at it. Anyway, we've managed to survive that counterattack. I'm not sure what they actually have left now in the way of tanks. I'm not sure if this company here is the one that we defeated a couple of battles ago, or if this is a fresh one. But I don't think they've got much left over here at all. Anyway, we are at the end of the turn, so we're going to move on. I don't plan on doing anything during the night. And historically, the 13th of September 1943 at 300 hours, 35 Mixed Brigade has attached to cut the Chernigov-Poltava Highway by the morning of September 13th. Infantry and a platoon of tanks advanced ahead. Anti-tank guns and mortars were in infantry battle formations. The general direction of the offensive is the forest at Chernigov, 179.3, which is here. To there and to Shlyakovaya. After the capture of Shlyakovaya, the tanks were to overtake the infantry and cut the highway. So, there it's there. 37th Mixed Brigade received the task of capturing height 186.2 and then advancing on Shlyakovaya. 186.2. That's 186. Is there a 186.2? Not that I can see. Oh, there it's there. That's pretty far back. At 3:15, the brigade entered the battle and by 700 hours had captured 186.2. I think those orders are pretty ambitious given how little progress they've made historically. Anyway, let's get rid of the briefing. People are exhausted. People are digging in. These guys are encircled. Now, I could bring these guns forward. I could move this infantry up, although I want to leave that really for the Guards Airborne Division. So I could just slip you across to here. Who's moving there at all? Anybody? Can't see anyone moving up to that point. Over here, oh, these tanks have arrived. We could push you right through to there. I think that's what we'll do. Do I want to move you, use you anywhere else? I don't think so. Yeah, we're going to bring you up here. You're staying put, I guess. Who's moving forward up here? You guys are in reserve now. In fact, let's see, can we move you back to the reserve? Let's try it. There we go. And you... No, I can't seem to put you back into reserve either. Okay. So, I've got you back as far as you can go. It seems I've got you You're pretty weak as well. Can't put you into reserve. So we're just going to leave those companies around there. We'll bring these guys forward. What have we got in here? You're pretty good shape, but you can't really move up here, which is unfortunate. So we'll slide you down. Yeah, you come down to here. And then we'll try and bring you over to there. I think we want these units all to just dig in where they are. Hold position, we'll get the tanks into there. We can bring these anti-tank guns forward. We'll bring you up to here. I don't want some infantry down there. No, I'd rather have infantry in there, I think. So you come up to there, and you come down to here. I'm going to hope that the airborne rifle regiments come up here. If you come down to there instead, and then you come down to here. No, I don't want you to come forward. You just stay put. And I don't. This is so congested over here. Maybe if I'd beaten these guys up and destroyed them, I would have made a bit more space for myself. You can just stay there. You're moving in. You're actually still strong. I guess you've not made an attack in there yet. But we're filling in the gaps up here. I'll just leave you back there. You're coming forward, hopefully to there. If we can get you to move. Well, the guns are moving out of the way, aren't they? You could come up to there. And you hopefully come over to there. Hang on, are you moving? Yeah, you're coming down there, so well, let's just put you there. That gives us a bit of space in here. You get it up there. We can bring these tanks down into here. I'll try and move you up to there. Alright, let's try that. Nothing happens. Good stuff. So now, 0600 hours. During the night, 214th Rifle Division units over on the forward guard at the barbed wire fence at height 188.3. 188.3. There. I was expecting it to be further forward when they're attacking. Never mind. Since then, the division conducted recon and firefight with the enemy. The 233rd Rifle Division Command found out that despite reports on the advancement of 233rd Rifle Division elements, in fact, the battle formations of its regiments did not move. Detachment of 734th Rifle Regiment also did not act to capture height 194.3. Was organised under the leadership of a weak-willed commander. 194.3 is over here. The commanders of the 734th and 703rd Rifle Regiments, as well as the Deputy Division Commander, were issued reprimands. At 0800, 2 Tiger tanks shelled the 6th Guards Armoured Airborne Division units at the State Farm. One of the Tiger tanks was burned by the return fire of artillery, and the second retreated. Okay. So they have moved slightly forward, but they didn't take the position, I guess. They must be out of fuel. Right, so we're at dawn. Time to resume our attacks. You're exhausted. It's not so good. Right. I think we're going to drive in here. Yeah, we've got enough around there to keep these guys encircled. So the 572nd Rifle Regiment, and not under a weak-willed commander, is going to attack. So we'll have you attack to here. You into there. You're going to attack them. You can stay put. You can just stay there, pin these guys, or intercept them if they move. We've got our 152s, and we've got a few tanks. Let's get this fresh company to attack here. And you're going to advance. Oh no, can we get you? Oh, damn it. Right, okay, you just push down into there. We'll have you push through here. I'll actually push you in behind those tanks instead of going forward. You drive into there. You stay there. You push in there as well. Right, oh yeah, anti-tank guns. Let's just have you come down there. And you're supposed to be marching down here. Whether you get there or not, we shall see. You can come forward. Can we move you? Now you're trying to move back there. You should be moving forward. That will do. There should be some space over here now. Let's send the infantry forward first. Leave these guns where they are. Do I want to attack in there or just leave them pinned for now? Why don't we just try and put them out of their misery? Okay, you attack there. You here. You can stay there. We'll bring these, I think these are little 45s. If you could just march up to there. I'll try and, oh, you're coming down here, that's fine. Do we have another company of the 776th anywhere? Up here, right, yeah, you're coming down there, okay. You're on the move. I would like you... Can you move in? No, you can't. You can't move anywhere. You're as far back as you can go. Yeah, right. fair enough. Let's send you, we can't go to there, let's send you back up here. Can you get, no, you just go there, that's fine. Okay, let's move on and look for our first battle. Okay, double attacks. I wasn't expecting this to be involved, but we didn't get that company there. So this should actually be a fairly straightforward push, because I think that's pretty weak. Maybe just an HQ even. These guys aren't involved though. So this is just going to be an armoured push against potentially well dug in infantry. Trying to think back to when we took Brovkov, if these guys were involved that heavily. Anyway, we shall see. At least we've got half decent terrain. We actually have to head for Brovkov south. What's the terrain like over here? Yeah, I think if we advance from in here, or we could just push through the town. Yeah, I think we'll just come through from here. Okay, we're going to do it this way. And we have Bushyankin. Right, so you've got a couple of damaged tanks. Let's check out everybody. Oh, these guys have arrived. That's not so good. And they're SU-152s. We'll pull you back over here. We've got a slight elevation there. Up here. If you were back in this position, what can you see? Oh, you can't set up here. You can there. What about over here? Right. That looks like that's a lower. It's off the battlefield anyway. Try from there. Damn. Right. No. Well, I guess I could potentially have you in there. Let's go back. Gives some cover, but not an awful lot. Some cover, some supporting fire. And this is the valley where the barn is. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. Yeah, I think we'll have our 152s over here somewhere then. And you in there. If you sat in next to them. Okay, where are these guys who've arrived? Oh, you're back here. So that's not so bad. You can swing around the flank. You could maybe even head into the valley. And I suppose they are a bit close to the deployment zone, but the Germans might well be back there. If we move those tanks around and drive for Brovkov south along the flanks of that valley, that might work. Right, okay. Well, that's what we'll be doing. That leaves us with this platoon here. Let's see. Right, so that's the limit of the deployment zone there. Krivko, I'll set you up in the village itself. You could probably just sit back in here. And CO in there with you. Right. I guess that's us then. Is that definitely all I want to do? I think it is. Okay, let's end the deployment and get on with the battle. Carry on. Right, let's have Babachev. Well, since you're here already, your initial orders are going to be just to move up to this point in column, and just stop when you get to there. Babachev, you'll do something similar. And Chervova, come up here as well. I think everyone else just stays put for now. We'll let these tanks maneuver around and then we'll decide how quickly we move, depending on what we see, I suppose. So let's start the battle. Keep an eye out for flares just in case. Let's get everyone selected. Take you off. Shoot at infantry for now. And conserve ammo too. To make sure that took for everyone it did, seemingly. Right, you guys on the move should be. We're just going to drive up through there. Fair enough, I thought you might have come along. Well, it's not much of a road, is it? As Kolodkin's found out. Well, you're shouting at each other. What way are we going? This way? No, that way. Let's have Kolodkin try again. You seem to be a bit stuck. Can you reverse? There we are. Why did you pop smoke? What the hell? What have you seen? That was a panic reaction. Right, you reverse. Stop chucking smoke about. He's trying to hide your embarrassment. Okay. I don't even have smoke. Don't have smoke active. You turn and face there, see if you can see anything. You already have. I suppose you're not set to shoot at infantry, are you? And half tracks would probably count as infantry. Let's go into the binocular mode. What was that? I think that was maybe that Sveroboy shot right into the ground in front of it. You're interested in shooting? No? What if I designate that as a target for you? I think you shot at it there. Good to have you reverse from there just in case. There's a T-34 one. Forget about the T-34s just now. What have we got over there? Yeah, it's not a tank. Half track again. Let's get Krivko. An immobilised tank. That one. You're already able to shoot from there. Or to spot the target. There it is. That's it. Should be dead. I hit right on its flank. Yeah. It's done for. We've got some more shooting going on over here. There was another vehicle. There it is. It's just machine gun armed. I guess they do have you set to conserve ammo. There's no real need to have you waste ammo in half tracks. Where is Claude? Both your tanks are there. Can you drive? Let's have you attack up to here. Chervova. I think that's taken out. You're on your way. Let's continue up to here, and Babichev. So if you push in there, you can go in line. That over there, I think, again is a half track. Yeah. So you two, just you two. You two. So if you attack up to there. We've got some infantry over here. So you're going to all reverse. These guys come forward in a truck. You don't have to reverse. I think that's just actually the crew. The driver from a truck trying to escape, maybe. I think we've got an anti-tank rifle in there. Oh no, it's not. Well, it's not a pack. What do you call them? It's basically a big anti-tank rifle and a chassis. Let's have you guys attack up to here. In line. Let's go up and take care of those guys. Ravev. Let's have you advance up to there. And Makachev, you are firing already. it seems. But I'm just going to leave you actually. It looks like you've got decent lines of sight there. We'll have you come out maybe as far as that in column. I don't know if there's anything left over here. Looks like Makachev took out that half track. I think Popovich, you can begin pushing forward up here. I really don't think we've got much in front of us at all. Have you got a target? There's something off in the distance there. Yeah, probably another one of those little anti-tank rifles, or little anti-tank guns. Krivko, let's get you to shoot at infantry. Yeah, we don't need to worry too much about that. Kolodkin, into view, begin to attack up to there. And then over there, and I'm forgetting about driving through that gully at all. I don't think there's any need to do that. Vova, just going to view, try from there. You come forward just slightly. Makachev, you're low on ammo. You can shoot at infantry if you want, as can you. Let's make sure that we end these guys, get us over as quickly as possible. Popovich, did I give you permission to shoot at infantry? Well, I have now. Over here, can you see? You can. Looks like you took it out there. Right, got another one. Oh, they're still shooting at that one. Look, this guy off in the distance. I think you can forget about that one. I think it's a bit dead. So at least 3 penetrations. Right, come on you guys, don't shoot at that, shoot back there. There's some machine gun back in the distance up here. Right, Popovich, I'm taking you off, shoot at infantry again. You're just annoying me shooting at that same target over and over. Stop it. Attack. And you can shoot at infantry since you're in amongst it. So if you reverse as well, a wee bit too close. And Krivko, what are you about? You've got a malfunction. Can you move? Or are you retreating or something? You might be retreating. I suppose we've not had too much in the way of malfunctions of late. So you just turn and face that direction, please. Is there anything actually ahead of you? Mostly dug-in trucks. Abandoned dug-in trucks. It's good to see that the AI's trucks get abandoned as well. Not just mine. Alright. We've got a few infantry over here, but not much else. And we do need to advance up to Brovkov, so let's get that on the way. Yeah, let's have all of you guys together. Shoot at infantry if you see them, but I want you to advance. That's down into the valley, so advance up to here, up to the road, in 2 lines. Yeah, you do that. We've got some sort of anti-tank gun in the distance, or a field gun perhaps, maybe a Lig. I don't think we'll be able to see it from here. No, it's way off in the gloom. Popovich. Shoot at infantry again. Can you guys see up to there? Let's have you attack up in that direction. I don't know if you'll be able to spot it, but watch for the muzzle flash. I'm going to leave you on conserve ammo for now, just because I don't want you to be shooting at any infantry over here. Let's get you to advance up there too. Don't shoot at infantry. That better not have been infantry. Let's take you off. Shoot infantry as well, and where are you? Back here. Advance up to there. Makachev, you're low on ammo, but come forward anyway. The explosions going off there and there, they don't seem, the gun doesn't seem that accurate, whatever's shooting at us. So I'd imagine it's a field gun rather than an anti-tank gun. It's definitely not an 88, for example. Right, Popovich. Again, let's have you reverse from there. Not accepting your ceasefire. Definitely want to get much further advanced. No point making this attack if we don't grab any territory. Need to go all the way in there. I wonder if that anti-tank gun might be up actually at the village. Or the field gun. Somebody can see it. There we go. Is that an 88? Whatever it is, you need to shoot it. Hard to see. If it was an 88, I would have expected it to have hit something. The number of shots it was firing. And the rate of fire. Yeah, I would have thought it would have managed to get at least one kill. It's not shooting any longer. Right. Okay, let's get these 152s, get them up to where? I think we'll bring you along here. So let's have you just advance up to there, and we'll have you come up in column. We'll have... Oh, you're on fire, so I guess that maybe that was an 88. And maybe it did get a kill. It should be safe now. You guys drive on that point. Can we see penetration? Doesn't look like it at all. I didn't mean to go into binocular mode, sorry. Right. You're retreating. Why? What's caused that? Might you have to accept our ceasefire before much longer. Let's get Popovich. Begin pushing forward again. Let's assault. Just get on the move. What was that? I want you to assault through to there. Krivko. And you advance as well. You with the malfunction, you're just putting it in there, I think. And you're the crew, presumably from that tank. Looks like at least one of you survived. Flamethrower unit. Maybe that's what it did for the tank. It's a bit far. I don't think flamethrower has that sort of range, but maybe he came out and then ran back and was killed. But anyway, not you. Who am I looking for here? You. Oh, I can't give you orders. I was just going to give you orders to keep your head down. But I think you might be dead. Right, are you moving? Not at any great speed. You. Are you stuck? I don't think so. Geez. Reverse. find whatever it is that shot you. I'd rather you reversed first. Let's try and pull you out again. You're immobilised. Surely it would have shown up here if you were. What have you spotted in here? Just infantry, it looks like. And you're getting up into the rear areas. I'm presuming that these were for field guns. I suppose it might be for engineered units. Everyone shoot at infantry now. That's over there, that's... I was going to say that's a truck, but did it just shoot at somebody? It did, because it's a half-track. Not that it's something we need to worry about. Now, can we actually take any victory points here? Not in this area. And I probably don't want to push on too much further into Brovkov, given that we don't know what's there. We don't have any infantry support. So we might actually just accept their ceasefire now. I think we will. Let's do that. And we will fast forward. Right. So it doesn't look like much changed hands. They had a lot more casualties, obviously, than we did. Mind you, again, bearing in mind that we were only in tanks and self-propelled guns. 12 damaged. We did start with a couple damaged. 3 heavy weapons and 3 guns captured. We lost 1 tank. They lost 4 guns, 8 heavy weapons. Right, let's have a look and see. Particularly, I want to see what took out this tank. Oh no, it's not the tank. Where is that? There, T-34. Fire compound, so it was the flamethrower unit that took out the tank. Maybe did have the range. 100 metres maybe, I don't know. 50 metres I thought. Anyway, did take it out. We've got another tank up here. This is, what's his name? I get stuck. And there's a 4.5 centimetre gun that was shooting. That was not that, that's a machine gun. Wish I could remember what they're called. These things here. Panzerbusch. Something like that. But also, I want to check out, what was this? It was an 88 after all. I'm absolutely amazed that didn't take out a tank. Right. Good enough. If we'd had infantry, we would have pushed on for Brovkov south. But as it is, let's just go back to the operations map. So successful attack into there, reasonably successful. Now for the, again it's a double attack. We're attacking against the encircled unit. Well, no. None of the units that are meant to be attacking actually are. So we'll concentrate on this unit down here, but this will be for the next video. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers!